Hey everyone, it's Heather from Heather's Michigan Garden, and I thought today I would take you on a fall tour around my yard and show you some beautiful fall colors here in Michigan on our trees. If you look out there, look at the beautiful reds and golds and yellows. It's absolutely gorgeous right now in Michigan. Look at how beautiful that is. This is right in my yard. And when the sun hits these beautiful trees, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Just gives you those warm, cozy fall vibes that everyone loves here in Michigan. Are your trees and where you're at changing colors too? Your color changes might be a little bit sooner than ours, or some of you it may be a little later than ours because it's already getting a little bit chillier here in Michigan. Again, this is right around my yard. Look at that beautiful yellow and green. It's really bright yellow out there. So we're just going to walk around the yard and see what else is blooming. Right here is an at last rose, and I still have a couple blooms on this rose that are really pretty. This is from Proven Winners. It's like a peachy color. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. So this is still blooming in late October here in Michigan. I got some other blooms there. This is a hollyhock. It's pink. It's still blooming. It's actually got a lot of buds on it also. So we'll see if it continues to bloom. See all those buds on there? So we'll see how that ends up doing. This is a Invincible Spirit hydrangea. This is a new bloom on this hydrangea. And then this is a Limelight Prime. It's got some beautiful fall color on it. It's got some of the darker reds and burgundies, and then look at this speckled one. It is still got the white with speckles on it. And then we're going to walk around here, and this is a quick fire fab. I have 3 of these right here. Again, just absolutely gorgeous fall color here in Michigan. Absolutely stunning. And when I look out my window from the house, it just looks really pretty. Now I've left my coneflowers up for the birds, so they will be eating those. This is a Let's Dance Ariba, and it's got some really pretty purpley toned blooms on it still. Again, this has done really well this year. Like I said, it's the Let's Dance Ariba from Proven Winners. This is a daisy, Proven Winners. This is the Buttercream 2, I believe. I'm going to show you the tag right here. Oh, Amazing Daisies, Banana Cream 2, sorry. Banana Cream 2. And here's the coneflower. Look at the bright color on that. It's fluorescent. It's so pretty. Again, another coneflower here. And look at this Heliopsis I just planted this summer. And this is the Tuscan Sun from Proven Winners. And here's my hedge of quick fire fab around my wedding garden area. Aren't these absolutely beautiful? Just beautiful color from my window that I can look out on. Still has some of the lighter colors and some of the darker colors. There's Rascal, my cat. Hi, Rascal. Look at how pretty these are. You can cut these and put them in vases if you like. Now these are strawberry vanilla. This is around my gazebo. And then this is the white Incrediball from Proven Winners. Again, beautiful color. I like to mix things up. I do things a little bit different sometimes with my hedges. I like to alternate different hydrangeas. So this again is the white Incrediball from Proven Winners. Look at how the light hits that. It's so pretty. It's like fluorescent, but it's like really, really white and then turns green. And again, this is the strawberry vanilla or vanilla strawberry, one of the two. And then more Incrediballs and strawberry vanilla. And you can see in the background, look at how beautiful the trees look this fall in the background. This is really pretty. These are getting about 6 feet tall now. And I'll just scan around so you can look at the fall color on the trees. Just beautiful outside today. We've had a lot of rain this past week, and today we finally had some sunshine, cooler temperatures, but beautiful day. Look at that blue sky. Just a gorgeous day today. Look at how pretty that is. And we'll continue to walk around the yard and see if there's anything blooming. The right over back there was a limelight prime. This is that Castle Spire blue holly, and I do have a fencing around it to help protect it from deer, and it has those beautiful berries on it. Look at how vibrant those are. They're so pretty. I can't wait until this thing gets big. And then these are phlox that are still blooming. These are Proven Winners phlox. Look at how pretty that is. So beautiful. Just gives that your fall garden some extra color when everything else is kind of dying back and losing its color. My oak leaf hydrangeas leaves all dropped, so I was kind of surprised about that, but they did have really beautiful color this fall. So I'll just kind of walk around here and look at the beautiful phlox still blooming. And I just planted this this fall, if you'd watched my other video before this. Just giving you a chance to really take in its beauty. Then I think we're next gonna walk around and look at my hedge of the firelight tidbits. Those that are absolutely gorgeous this year. Oh wait, we'll stop and see the Russian sage. This is the denim and lace, and it's still blooming. So I was walking around, I thought, oh, I better show this too. Pretty purple colors on this denim and lace here in Michigan. I'm like a zone 5B, 6A, I think. So, and we are still getting some beautiful fall color. We're going to soak all this extra color in as long as we can. Continue walking around the garden. I do have some work I need to get done. I do have a lot of weeding to do. I have gotten really behind on my weeding, and I do have some mulching that I need to get done also. I've just been busy doing some inside chores, going through closets and things like that. You know, sometimes you have to step away from the garden and do a few other things. So I've been doing a lot of inside chores, just donating clothes and going through storage. Now on this hedge of firelight tidbit is alternated with blue chiffon rose of Sharon. Those are not blooming anymore. Oh my goodness, look at that color. It's interesting to see the color on some of these Firelight Tidbits. Some of them are really, really dark burgundy red, and then this one is almost like a I don't know, I guess a kind of like a lilac color. It's really pretty though. But as I walk around our swimming pool, you'll be able to see the difference in colors, and I'll show you what I mean once I get around the rest of this hedge and pool. But we'll stop and look at the plants that I have in my new flower bed and show you what's blooming still there. But then we'll continue on the hedge of the Firelight Tidbit. Just want to give you a chance to take in this beautiful color because it is different than the other ones that I have. Isn't that pretty? Rascal's been walking around. It's so cute. Aw, Rascal, you silly boy. He's like, rub my belly. We do have flea and tick medicine on our cats because the fleas, or the ticks actually, are really bad. We never really have a problem with fleas, but ticks right now are really, really bad. So if you have any outdoor cats or indoor-outdoor cats like we do, make sure you're getting your flea and tick medicine on your indoor-outdoor pets in Michigan. Again, this is another Firelight Tidbit. I just wanted to give you a good chance to be able to take a look. I know when I watch videos, sometimes I pause because things go by so fast and you don't really get a good enough chance to look at them. So I am letting the camera sit on these plants for a little bit longer so you have an opportunity to really see the color variations on these hydrangeas, the Firelight Tidbit, because they are so different. I also planted the Proven Winners Pufferfish hydrangea, and it blooms white. I didn't stop and show that one, but it is still blooming white. And I planted that this year, so it's still kind of on the smaller side. And we're moving over to the other flower bed that I planted up this year. This is the Limelight Punch, or the Little Lime Punch. I think the leaf color is really pretty on this for the fall color. Very pretty yellow. And here's the Invincible Ruby hydrangea from Proven Winners, and it still has some really pretty pink blooms on it. I think I'd like to get some more of the Invincible Ruby. I think they're really, really pretty. I like to plant a variety so I can see what they're like in my own garden, and then when I find something that I really, really like, then I tend to want to plant more of them. But I like to see how they do first in my garden before I plant a bunch of one thing. Again, look at how pretty the leaves are on that also. Now that it's getting cooler and the leaves are starting to turn colors. Really pretty yellow on those. These are those wild black-eyed Susans that I planted. And they're still blooming too, so look at how lucky I got finding those on my property and then just moving them into this flower bed. And they still seem to be doing really well. And they self-seeded, so I'm guessing the birds probably brought that to my yard. Really, really pretty color. Again, this is the little lime punch, and then I have a regular little lime and then another little lime punch next to them so you can see the difference in the colors. Again, really beautiful color in the yard. These up here are my new plants, my new hydrangeas that I planted. I have the Let's Dance Lovable, what else? Let's Dance Can Do. And I have I think it's Invincible Lace also planted in that garden right behind it. And again, this is another Firelight Tidbit hydrangea. And look at the difference in the colors than the ones that you saw a minute ago. Look at how vibrant these are compared to the other ones that were so much lighter in color. I don't know what the difference is, why the colors are so different, but they're both really beautiful. Now I planted these a few weeks ago and they're doing really, really well. Hopefully they have a chance to have their roots root in, and while the ground is still soft right now, and thankfully we've had a bunch of rains, so they've had lots of good moisture in the ground to help with those roots getting established. And this is the Let's Dance Lovable, and it's got a bloom on it, so it's doing well and looks really pretty. I really like the Let's Dance series from Proven Winners. I think they do really, really well. I'm really excited to watch this Let's Dance Lovable grow and get bigger. I think it gets like 4 feet tall and wide. So I'm excited to see it get big. This is during the summer time, it's in a part sun, part shade condition. So we'll see how it does next summer. Look at the blooms on this one. Isn't that really pretty? This again is a Proven Winners. I think this is the Let's Dance Aha. I think that's the one it is. We shall see. Maybe I'll show the tag on here. But again, really, really beautiful pink colors on this. Was just planted this year, so a few weeks ago. Oh, it's the Tough Stuff Aha. Tough Stuff Aha from Proven Winners Hydrangea. We'll just continue around the swimming pool with this Firelight Tidbit and Blue Chiffon Rose of Sharon hedge that I have planted around this. This is hopefully going to provide, with the Rose of Sharon, a little bit of privacy around our swimming pool, and then the beautiful color between the Firelight Tidbit and the Blue Chiffon Rose of Sharon will provide us some beautiful color and interest around our pool. Again, look at this beautiful color in this Firelight Tidbit hydrangea. It's so pretty. I just cannot wait until these are big and fully grown. They tend to have a lot of blooms, which is really impressive how many blooms are on these. I think the pufferfish hydrangea is very similar in the amount of blooms that it gets. I've seen it in pictures, and I could not believe how many big blooms and how massively full it was of blooms. So I'm really excited about my pufferfish hydrangea to see how it does next year and see how full of blooms it gets. But again, this is the Firelight Tidbit hydrangea from Proven Winners. And we'll just kind of continue around this a little bit quicker. Walk around here. You kind of have the idea of how pretty those are. The Blue Chiffon Rose of Sharon is not blooming right now. And look at my little girl statue. Isn't it cute? And then right here is my Endless Summer hydrangea hedge. And I had to show you these because the blooms on these are so purple. like a plum purple color. They're so pretty and cool. I know a lot of people, and then yet I still will have some new blooms that are light blue or vibrant blue. It's a really interesting. I know a lot of people have a hard time getting the Endless Summer variety to bloom. I do not cut my endless summer back. If I do in the later summer see some dead stems, then I will come through and cut the dead stems off, but I don't prune this back. I just leave it, and it's always full of blooms for me. It blooms on old wood and new wood, and the colors are pretty spectacular throughout the entire season. The early blooms were bright blue, and I do have a couple bright blue ones on here, but right now most of them are that plum purple color right now. But you will still get a variety of different colors on the endless summer. I have the original planted in this hedge, and I have a few of the blushing bride in this hedge also. So, but again, look at how pretty that blue is. Now that's what a lot of them looked like when they initially bloomed earlier in the summer, and then they change throughout the season into different colors. And if you want to cut these and put them in a vase, you can, and bring them inside and dry them out. But look at how beautiful that blue is. It is so pretty. But those purples and plums and burgundy colors are so gorgeous too. I should cut them and try to put some in a vase. I just have not gotten to doing that yet. This is the end of the tour. I hope you enjoyed the fall tour and beautiful colors of the shrubs and perennials and the beautiful fall trees that we have here in Michigan. Thanks for watching Heather's Michigan Garden, and I hope you like, share, and subscribe to these videos. I love putting out these videos and sharing my love of gardening.